went to Orlando, not for Disney or Universal. We went for a work convention, but this is what her work looks like. Our job is to take people to theme parks through coaster break stores. So we attended IAAPA, the world's largest theme park convention. It runs for 4 days and showcases everything related to the theme park industry. The first day is all about sharing the news. We saw the review of the trains for the new coasters like Alpen Fury at Canada's Wonderland and Tucany Beast at Bone Park. SNS unveiled the gondolas for the new Screaming Swing going to Hershey Park.
This will be the tallest screaming swing in the world.
We also saw the presentation for Vidanta World's new Bone Luxury theme park coming to Mexico. There are so many models of roller coasters, trains, flat rides, flying theaters, and water slides. But they also have real rides, and you can actually try them. Like this pendulum that goes upside down, the rotor, a dark ride, and even a roller coaster.
1 + 1, 1 + 1, 1 + 1.
But we already got that credit last year. Would you write it again and count it as a new credit? They also had a lot of drop towers. This one was our favorite. You can choose between 10 different cycles. We went for Chaos. It has so many surprisingly good airtimes, and having only a seatbelt made us feel so open. But the theme park industry is about so much more than just the rides. One of our favorite parts is the food and drinks pavilion. Every park needs to sell food and drinks, and at IAAPA you can try all kinds of samples, and it's all free. Waffles, donuts, pizzas, potatoes, Dippin' Dots, cookies to eat with the Dippin' Dots, mini melts, popcorn, Twizzlers, Skittles, frozen coffee, frozen energy drinks, cookies, cookie cup fill up with drinks. They also had all these machines that we could get our own food, like this ice cream or the M&M machines that we could select which type of M&Ms we wanted. And look how cool all these robots making us ice creams. They have loads of them. The queue for pretzels was always huge. But trust me, it was worth it. And of course, beer, buzz balls, ices, alcoholic ices, beer, more beer, and beer. We even got beer inside an igloo at a Christmas tree. They also had lounges with free coffee and tea. At the end of the day, there were always happy hours at some of the booths, where we could eat and drink as well. After the first day, we ended up at this after party with even more food and drinks, and they were also free. Besides all the food and drinks, there were also a lot of other free stuff we got. Pins, sunglasses, cups, bottles, bags, pens, mouse pads, catalogs, and even socks. These photo booths made pretty cool souvenirs of the event, and they also gave us a free book. But I'm gonna tell you about my favorite free thing from IAAPA soon. There's a huge arcade section with every type of game you can imagine, and we got to play them all. This year, they even had a whole area dedicated to Halloween, including a walkthrough.
Breathing is so creepy. Very creepy.
There's so much different stuff to do. We could sing at the karaoke, get lost in a mirror maze, or play mini golf.
Okay, that was terrible.
The fog gun is one of our favorites.
Heavy.
The massage chairs were also pretty good. They had so many bouncy castles, both indoors and outdoors.
If they made it into clean as well, you can put it on first spot.
It's a meet and greet site.
Everywhere we looked, there was a different animatronic. There were talks and presentations all the time, so we could learn a lot of interesting things. This baseball game even had a bar with beers and pretzels. I was horrible at the game, but I enjoyed drinking my free beer while watching Marcus play. But the most unique thing I did at IAAPA was a VR experience. IAAPA had so many different VR rides, but what made this one stand out was that it was underwater. Remember how I said I would tell you about my favorite free thing that I got in IAAPA? Well, here it is. They gave me a bathing suit. So I changed my clothes and I got ready to get into the pool. They had 2 types of VR experiences and I tried both. Doing VR underwater was awesome. How random is it to go for a swim in the middle of a work convention? They even had everything set up so I could dry my hair after.
That was the coolest thing that I've done here in IAAPA. That's so random, so cool.
With so many different things to do, IAAPA can be overwhelming. But they came up with this Monopoly game that guided us through several booths to collect properties, helping us to learn our way around the show floor.
Founder, this is the first place we need to go. Let's go.
And once we completed the whole board, they reward us with a game. This is definitely the coolest work convention we've ever seen. And that's what it's like when you work in the theme park business. Make sure to check out Coaster Breaks if you want to book a tour and join us for our next adventure.